Ain't no problem.
Ain't no thing to it.
Struggling?
Always.
Did you just bend the key?
How did that? That is just completely good.
It's been a while since we started this thing.
Yes, it has. So we got the Sprinter probably, what, like a month and a half ago now? And haven't really done anything with it at all. It's been sitting in here. The reason why, because we had a lot of vibration going on with it, and we took it to the tire shop. We're picking out new wheels and tires for the Sprinter right now, because apparently the tires on the Sprinter are out of round and need to be replaced, and I'm not gonna buy 4 new tires for the stock wheels that are on there whenever they've got these beautiful black Rhino Arsenal wheels. Baby on baby. When we got there, we found out that the belts on the inside of the tires had actually separated and started to come apart, and the problem was that all of the rear tires were just completely bubbled. Custom Offsets hooked us up with some new wheels and tires for it. I don't know how we're even gonna load them up and put them in there. I guess we're gonna have to open the side, just throw them in there on the seats and shit.
Just roll them in there.
Bang.
Ain't no problem.
Ain't no thing to it. It's like driving a school bus.
You Miss Frizzle?
My hair kind of looks like it right now. I guess we can throw the wheels and tires inside. First off, I want to give a huge thanks to Custom Offsets. They gave us a pretty good price on the 2020s wheel and tires whenever I did the Duramax, and just got some new wheels and tires for the Sprinter, which we're going to show you guys here in just a second, and even have a set of tires coming for the Viper from them as well. So they've got the hookup for just about any wheel and tire setup under the sun.
The question is, will that fit? Is that a negative?
That's a no.
No?
Unless
Well,
we like
put that one there and then we'll throw the other one.
Yeah, we can just throw this one on top.
we're not going very far.
I am so worn out, dude. It's been the longest day. I've been up since 6 a.m. working on everything. It's literally like non-stop. Maybe right here, under the control arm. I'll just do one corner at a time and just do under the A arm over here.
It's a lot of travel.
Oh my God. Damn, it's hot. There we go.
Got it.
Winner.
Yeah, so instead of lug nuts and there being studs, there's actual bolts. So they're lug bolts. It's real weird. I don't like it. Mercedes does that on everything.
They gotta be different, man.
Yeah, BMW too. The grand reveal is really not that cool. They're just they're wheels for a utility van, but
It's cooler.
check it out. Ta-da!
Exciting.
These are black Rhino, I believe, something like that. Black Rhino wheels and a Michelin fender, so we've got a nice highway tire on there. Should ride a whole lot better. Good load capacity in case whoever decides to get a trailer hitch and pull on this, but definitely quite a bit of an upgrade from these. Those are disgusting. I don't know why Mercedes ever thought that this was a cool idea. It wasn't though. It really just wasn't. I think these are gonna look a lot better.
Oh, I agree.
Like a lot better.
Are these the same size?
No. Yeah, these
17s?
wheels are 17, so the other wheels are 15s. So
Well, that'll look a lot better.
Yeah. Not only that, something about those ugly wheels just don't look
they're
good
real
to me
bad.
at all. Let me look and see if they got some new bolts with these or not.
I would imagine that's what's in that box.
Probably like some shorter studs or something.
Try not to do that.
Oh my God. Why are they?
Oh no.
Don't tell me we're doing this again.
Well,
Those aren't gonna fit this.
They probably didn't think about it.
I didn't think about it either.
Great way to end the day, huh, Gavin?
Yeah, this is going good. Okay, let me look and see.
No,
Hang on, no, there's definitely.
Oh, inside one of the wheels there was another package.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was, maybe it's that package. There's no way. These are center caps. Good morning. It is 7 in the morning and we're taking these wheels off the Sprinter and we're going to replace them with some much nicer wheels from Custom Offsets. Hopefully brighten this thing up a little bit, and then I think I'm going to put it for sale. Oh, okay. Oh, Rob's here.
Hang on, that is the throb of a turbocharged flat 4 engine, a sound which all over the world heralds the imminent arrival of a moron.
We went to go put these on the other day. Turns out that I didn't get sent any proper lug bolts, so I couldn't do it at the time. Now I've got them. So this is gonna be the first time that we actually mount these up here and see what they look like. How in deep is it? Like 7:30 and I am sweating bullets because it's so hot and humid outside already. How is that even real?
Louisiana summers, dude.
God, I don't like this at all. Good news is that these are actually working.
So far.
So far. I waited 3 weeks for these.
Has it really been 3 weeks?
I've had these wheels and tires now for 3 freaking weeks, but could not get this. The reason why we needed these new lug bolts. These bolts right here are good for the stock offset of the stock wheels. These right here are the ones that we need for aftermarket wheels. And you've probably maybe never even seen what these lug bolts are, and that's because they're really stupid. Mercedes is one of the only companies, I think BMW also does it. Foreign stuff uses lug bolts instead of lug nuts. I don't know why.
This is why we don't do European cars.
But you've got to get different size lug bolts if you get different wheels. And apparently lug bolts for Mercedes Sprinter are impossible to find. Imagine that. I'm just gonna start a podcast where I wake up at 7 in the morning and start complaining about everything. Get these Yenner caps on, you feel me? Oh wait, I should probably torque those. Using my SK Tools torque wrench. Oh, she looking icy. While I'm putting these on, I bought this Sprinter literally with the sole intention of taking my sister to her graduation, which if you missed that video, you should go check it out. It's pretty cool, but only reason, like I said, that I bought it was to take her to graduation. I didn't really plan on keeping this. I didn't plan on doing anything with it. In fact, one of the only reasons why I was really looking forward to getting this thing is because of how cheap it was. So I bought it. And the goal was to make it look a little bit nicer and then flip it. I don't know how it's gonna go yet. So far, I've only got like $2,500 into it on new wheels, getting the entire thing detailed and paint corrected, which if you can't tell looks really nice now. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna probably do this today and then list it for sale, and I'll have to keep you guys updated. If it sells for as much as what I'm hoping for. Hopefully I can give you guys some really good pointers on flipping things, because I haven't really been in the whole flipping game in a long time. Anytime that I find something for a good deal, I'm definitely not afraid to buy it, just for the sole reason that if I can make money off of it, why not? Plus, we've had so much fun in this thing already. All aboard! Hey kids, don't tell your parents.
Why you shut your bitch ass up?
So we found out how the speakers work.
She do.
Oh yeah. One wheel is done.
I don't have a knife, so.
When you've got a whole entire lift rated for the pound rating of what we're lifting right now, and I still use a jack.
What a flex, bro.
What a flex, dude.
I don't like that.
What?
What a flex, bro.
That's the point, you're not supposed to like it, Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh God.
Nobody can like anything.
Oh God, I'm so. I forgot it's the end.
We don't like here.
We don't like shit here. We don't do this for fun. We hate fun.
That's true.
All my homies hate fun.
All my f***ing homies hate fun. God, it's so hot. What is going on?
It's not horrible. Well, I'm gonna
I've
stop.
just been doing this for
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say,
30
I'm
minutes
gonna
now.
stop.
And there's a whole entire lug bolt missing. Check that out. These were loose as a goose. Don't get me started. Wow. Anybody want to buy some Sprinter wheels? They're Mercedes. They'll fit on your mom's G-Wagon. What if somebody bought the Sprinter wheels and literally just threw them on their mom's G-Wagon?
I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep.
Today on Man vs Wild, I'm gonna have to put this tire on this Sprinter and drink my own pee.
Today on Man vs Wild, Rob's gonna cut open the new Sprinter wheels with a hatchet, and I'm gonna drink my own piss. And then Rob's gonna drink my own piss.
What?
Ah!
That wasn't in my contract. I mean, survival.
Only the fittest will survive.
This is the dullest hatchet. Like, I'm just hammering away.
I feel like you might have better luck. Oh, whoa. I'm just gonna move.
Don't get near me when I have weaponry.
I'm gonna grab this.
Working on the weekend like usual.
It's not the weekend.
Way off in the deep. What day is it?
Thursday.
I
They just blend together.
We don't keep track of days here.
don't know what day it is.
None of my homies have calendars.
It literally does not matter what day it is.
Says the guy with the giant calendar
Shut
on his
up!
desk.
Stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop!
Man, now I gotta go find a clip of PewDiePie saying stop.
Oh my God, that's the most used clip on YouTube right now.
Is it really?
Probably, I don't fucking know. The more noises you make.
Daniel's HR today.
Son of a.
Dude, I am just not with this weather anymore. I love.
Good thing it's mid-July.
Yeah, I know. Can't wait for another
It's not
8
like
months
4
of this. Oh God.
It could be worse.
It couldn't.
We could be in like Charles or Houston.
Ah. Oh no. Gotta get the car insurance.
So that's McGuire's. Sponsors.
How's the wind gonna start blowing right when I spray this, dude? It couldn't blow like 10 minutes ago. Oh look, this is my f***ing favorite. I love that. Look at this.
Okay, well that one wasn't bad.
Okay, so we got 2 tight so far. Okay, so some of them were tight. Thank God I've got my SK Tools LP90 Extendo mag on me.
Extendo mag?
Yeah.
I'm sure this is the right way to do
I
this.
love lug bolts. Oh wait.
There's still one in there. Yes.
Mercedes-Benz suggested method. Yep, straight from the warranty. Or not the warranty.
The warranty.
The service manual.
That'd be cool if there was a picture of you in the Mercedes-Benz service manual.
They'd be like, oh,
Just
like,
straight up
look
just
at this.
kicking the...
You'd be like, you'd be right next to the one that's got a green check, and yours would have like a red X on it.
I just went and got this camera out of the office. It is so humid that the camera cannot even get, like, it can't even clear up because of how bad it is. Anyways, I didn't have any valve sim caps, so I'm stealing them off the Jimmy. Jesus. Dude.
Check it out. What do you guys think? These are the new wheels and tires on the Sprinter. And now that we finally got these new wheels and tires on, I'm about to list this thing for sale. I'm gonna get some pictures of it inside and out. After I list it for sale, I'm probably gonna shoot to get like 85,000 for it, maybe 90. And I'll have to share with you guys what happens next, because if it works like I want to, I should have a really cool story for you guys. But so far, what we have into this Sprinter, obviously the price of the Sprinter, what I bought it for, I'm gonna keep that a secret for now. And then I bought new wheels and tires for $1,800, and I paid for a detail and paint correction, which is why the paint looks phenomenal right now. Anyways, that detail and paint correction was $450. So far I've got $2,250 into it. Really not bad at all. Dude, this paint is literally like a mirror.
Yeah, it is. Man, I look goofy.
Same, it's okay.
If you like the shirt Gavin's wearing, go check it out. It's just6.com. Every $10 gets you one automatic entry and win a Dodge
Yeah,
Viper.
see, it's harder than you think to say it, huh?
Facts. Actually, it is.
Did you know that by buying this shirt or any other product over $10 on the website called itsjust6.com, right now you can get one automatic entry in to win a 2006 SRT10 Dodge Viper? Pretty crazy. $40 4 entries, $50 5 entries, so on and so forth. What better time than now? We've got phone cases and a bunch of other new products on the site. I hate being a salesman.
Good thing you're a rapper, so you know how to talk fast. I'm not a rapper.
First of all, I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper. Dude, this looks mean, honestly. That thing looks good.
All right, guys, last video you saw us do the first startup. Everything went really, really well. We went and took it on the first test drive. Everything checked out, so all the body panels, as you see, are back on. Now today what we're gonna be doing is finally we're gonna go and take this thing out, do some data logging, and hopefully get a finalized tune for it.
We got our wideband.
Yeah, so crazy enough, Doug, we had this little wideband that I had for the Camaro, which is still gonna have to go in the Camaro. We didn't have, well, let me backtrack even more. So these Vipers come with an older style ECU, which does not have wideband, which is, it's crazy because everything that we've probably been working on since this channel's start has all had widebands. It's all been easy to do and easy to tune because of that. Well, on these cars, it's actually so old that you've got narrow bands, which do not show AFR through them, and so it makes it a little bit difficult for aftermarket tuning.
It does technically. It's 1
Oh, does
volt
it?
versus 5 volt. So it just doesn't have as much variance there. So your readings are not near as accurate. So narrowband
Well, I
is
didn't
0 to
even know
1.
that.
Yeah, narrowband 0 to 1. Wideband is 0 to 5. So you get a lot better readings being in a wideband. That's why it's preferred method.
There you go. That's the full Doug explanation. So had to put a wideband on here, and we temporarily just screwed it into the bung of our high flow cat. We got the wire ran up through the door, into the cab, over the dash, and our gauge is gonna be right there. So what we're gonna have to do is Doug is gonna have to log on the computer, which we've got right here. We're gonna have to data log and record all of the information about what the car's ECU is doing and seeing. And then we're gonna be able to send it over to Scott at Row Racing, hopefully get a finalized tune, but at the same time as data logging on the computer, I'm gonna have to drive, Doug's gonna have to data log, and we're gonna have to record also at the same time the AFR on the gauge for the various different logs that we're doing. So it's kind of interesting.
That's because we don't have an input to our factory ECU. So like a lot of aftermarket ECUs will give you analog inputs.
Yeah.
So you could wire in a 0 to 5 designated as your air fuel ratio and it would log in. But being that this is an older style factory PCM, don't really have that option. So in lieu of a sniffer on a dyno, we're just doing this to be able to move.
Well, we are are going out to make a little test tip, but not quite in the way that we were wanting to. Tell you a quick story about Doug's nightmare for the last 24 hours. Essentially what happened is our SCT device that we've got right now, it hooks up to the car and connects perfectly. We're able to flash on our new tune that Rose sent us, which is the conservative bass tune, and it worked perfect, no problems with that. But what we have not been able to figure out, and Doug sat on the phone this morning with SCT trying to figure it out.
Actually, I didn't even get to talk to anybody. It's really mint, honestly. Live Link 2 will not connect to the 06 Gen 3 Viper ECU for some reason. So even though we have a tune flash, we can't see any data log.
Yep.
Don't know why. Literally tried all different kinds of communication methods.
And Doug was Googling last night, and apparently something about these 2006 Vipers does not really communicate really well with the LiveLink Gen 2, which is what the software that we would have to use for data logging is. We can go use other different softwares, but at the moment we don't have anything for the next few days to use. So what we're gonna have to do is sacrifice a little bit of horsepower, sadly, for the next few weeks. But we've got something coming that is gonna allow us, hopefully, to get that figured out. We're just trying to make sure.
It's in a lambda reading right now, so technically it's not air fuel ratio, but it's lambda.
That's true, yeah. We're watching a lambda reading, which is another form of air fuel. But anyways, we're just verifying that this conservative tune, even though it is down on horsepower, we're just making sure that this is a safe tune to run with for now. That way we can get this car put back together, because we've got a lot of projects this week that we need to get on the lift. So we're trying to get this thing off and out of the way.
They're literally calling right now.
SCT?
Yes, they're literally calling right now. No, you got it. Like, we got to go back.
All right.
Hello. We just pulled back into the shop, so let me get the laptop out and everything, see if you don't mind.
All right, take 57. We're back in the car again. Doug got off the phone with SCT, and they did confirm that this is a problem that is known, but they do not know how to fix yet. So they submitted an engineering ticket to their internal team, and it sounds like they're gonna get started trying to figure it out. So anyways, what I was trying to say before we got a call back from SCT is that we're going out just to see if our conservative tune, that is obviously down on power, is at least good enough for us to drive till we get a very special tool in. Once this checks out, all we've got to do is put the side skirts back on the car. It'll be back together again. Well, and then we got to put new tires on. But other than that, we're getting to the end of the stuff that we got to do with it. So educate me, because I don't know exactly. On lambda, what is a good watt lambda reading? Like
So lambda is like, it's a universal thing. It's what AFR readings are based off of.
So one is technically would be best?
One is stoic. So one is stoic geometry.
Got you.
Whereas 14.7 on gas is stoic.
Right.
And then E85 stoic is about 9.9-ish.
Right.
But
so
all of that equals one whenever you're actually reading true lambda.
Ah, okay.
So lambda is a universal, whether you're on, E85 or gas, you're still gonna have your same reading you're looking for.
Yeah.
Now on a boosted application, probably like 0.82, that would equal out to what we would call like a 12.3 AFR, which is kind of like low boost type stuff.
Right.
And basically with E85 you can almost just move the decimal, because lambda is 1, whereas stoic is about 9.9, give or take, or 10.
Oh, okay, I see.
So you can probably move it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you would be looking for like 80. But being an NA car, what I would probably like to see is probably about 0.85. That's about 12.5 AFR. That's specific to these Vipers. They like to run them a little bit rich, because the cylinder-to-cylinder distribution on this factory intake manifold isn't the best. So it's a little better to have it a touch on the rich side. That way you're not leaning out a cylinder or two here or there.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
better safe for all the 10 cylinders.
Yeah.
Essentially what we're doing right now is the more advanced caveman version of checking tune. Used to a long time ago, what people would do to check tunes, pull the spark plug out and check the spark plug. Is it running lean? Is it running rich? We're kind of a step above that, because we're not checking spark plugs, but we put a sniffer essentially into the exhaust, and we're able to see what our if we're too rich or if we're too lean, and that way we'll know. But there's no way to actually get a data log, which a data log is like the max effort, completely advanced way of checking tunes. You can see every parameter under the sun if you'd like to that the car offers, and that way you can make sure that everything is working good, drivability is great, everything is just perfect.
But being an older style PCM,
yeah, we're not able to do that yet.
seems pretty good at this point.
gotten to doing this car since we got it back together. Doug went and took it around for a test drive just to make sure everything was good on it. And this is my first time driving it. Too, it's still, you can tell the power is wanting to be there, it's just not there completely. That's definitely why. Ready? Even from where it's at, and it's already faster than it was. Well, at least we know that we're safe. Better to be fat than be lean. Well, first pulls in the Viper went pretty good. Stay together. Everybody passes by here looking at this car like it's crazy. I guess at this point, fill this thing up with some fuel, get it back to the shop. This thing gonna be cool. Ugh. Back to the shop we go.